Ebony Night here. It's June 29th, 2013. The time is 2:19 p.m. I'm performing at Apache tonight, and like any other great day in history, there's some bullshit going on in my day. First of all, I went to get my eyebrows arched this morning, only to find out that they didn't open till 10. That's some bullshit, first of all, because who opens at 10 o'clock? I guess that's the way they do it in the Boondocks. Topping it off at this moment, we're sitting on 20 West. Yep, as you can hear, we're sitting on the side of the road because we've run out of gas. Because that's what happens when you are a starving artist. So, we're not sweating it. It's all good. I'm gonna do a little comedy on the side of the road because this is where comedy comes from. Real bullshit. This is what happens when you say you have enough gas and you don't. It's 2:46 p.m. and we just got some gas. So I have a few hours to prepare and head to the Apache for mic check. Tonight, Blast Off 10, Ebony Night, live in Atlanta, Georgia. Here we are, June 29, 2013 at Apache Cafe. I'm here. I've already been asked a couple times if I'm one of the models, but I'm not. I am a comedian, so I'm about to go in here and do my thing and make everybody laugh. Thank you, girl. I'm sorry. What up, ATL? I see some ladies in the back want to dance. Cut it. Because I was going to do it, but I know I'm in the South. It's so good to be in the South. I've been in Jersey for a while, but it's so good to be in the South. I ain't seen a good stripper in like years. Because we dance in the North, but it's a different type of dance. I'm going to show you the difference between Northern dance and Southern dance. You know, we chill in the North. We chill, we get our money with our cups. If you in the South, it's starting here. What? The bitch gonna come to the club like, what? That's my song, bitch, come on! Yeah, it's good to be in the South. It's good to be in the South. It's great to be in Atlanta. Some of the most beautiful people, I think, have just like migrated to Atlanta. ATL. It's so good to be here, land of pimps and hoes. Yeah. Y'all laughing. My uncle at the bar right here. Land of pimps and hoes. They told me that it was the land of pimps and hoes. I figured, you know, I fit in. Because, you know, I'm not a hoe, and I ain't saying I'm a pimp, but this ring ain't just for show. This shit is multi-use, okay? It's two bitches in the back right now with scars on their face. You better ask somebody about Ebony Night. Bitch better have my money. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. My friends think I'm joking when I say I have pimping in my blood, but I really do. I'm not joking. Like, take my dad, for instance. Despite the fact that he's 71 years old, with a 10-year-old, my sister and my stepmother are the same age. But he still has chicks on the side, like really. I'm like, what? Okay, Dad. And I was surprised that he knew how to text because like he has glaucoma. I'm like, you can still see? Like you can text? And so I was really horrified when I called him sexting. I know y'all know what sexting is. You text somebody something freaky, right? So one day I get a text and it's like, hey freaky, and I'm like, Dad? I was like, what? He was like, oh, wrong person. And I'm like, you know, I mean, I am a freak, but I'm just saying, like, that's not something I wanted to text with you about today. You know, so, yeah, I love my dad, though. He doesn't like being called a pimp, but I just call him like I see him. I mean, he is like the last nigga in the world to get rid of a Jerry curl. It's not a joke, this is a true story. Driving around in a Cadillac with a ruby ring on his pinky finger. This is the truth. I'm not telling jokes, I'm just telling you about my life. You know, we cry, we laugh, it's fucked up, but I've learned to laugh about it. So yeah, he riding around. I mean, one day he came to my house and he's not even supposed to be driving. So I'm like looking out the window talking shit, like what is he doing driving? So I go outside, I'm like, what are you doing? So he got one bitch jumping out the car to get his cane. True story. Another bitch jumping out the car, to come get his door and to help him until he gets his cane. He was like, I'm not driving. I got one bitch on the pedal, I got the other bitch working the wheel from the back. Ain't nobody driving him in my caddy. I love my dad. Yeah, he doesn't like being called a pimp. He's like, I resent that. But, I feel like if we all just can be real, we can all be free, Like, y'all used to have a Freaknik here in Atlanta? What the hell happened? I know it's still some freaks in here. There's some freaks in here. Look at them laughing. Yeah, what happened to the Freaknik? Okay, my house. Yeah. So we can all be real, we can all be free. If you a pimp, you a pimp. If you a hoe, you a hoe. Like, people don't like being called hoes. But if you're a hoe, I'm an activist. I believe in standing up for what I believe in. Start the NHAA, National Hoes Association of America. Because hoes got rights too, damn it. I mean, when you can't sell your own pussy for free, it's your business. I don't believe in any government that actually you can legally sell your pussy without going to jail, but you have to pay them for a permit. That's fucked up. They are the biggest pimps in the world. Talking about the United States government. So, although I'm from Jersey, I did live here in Georgia for a while. I actually lived in Vidalia. Anybody heard of Vidalia? Yeah. Anybody heard of Vidalia? Okay, good. So I don't have to explain the onion, sweet onions, and then they're like, oh yeah, the onion, Vidalia. Yeah, so I lived in Vidalia for a while. When I was young, when I was 12, my parents said they got a call from God to go to Vidalia, Georgia. Talk about a prank call. Shit. Hang up. Who's God calling? So God called them to go to Georgia. They went to Georgia and started a storefront church. I guess there weren't already enough storefront churches in the Bible Belt. And for my wonderful white people who I love dearly, let me explain what a storefront church is. Because we don't really go out and buy a church or build it. We go get an old store downtown and we start what is known as the building fund. Shit. The building fund. So, Vidalia was my first culture shock. Because in New Jersey, white people, black people, Indian people, it's everybody, lives together. We all talk together, we all chill. So my first day of school was truly an experience out of the page of a civil rights movie. I go over to a group of white girls and they're like, who let this jigaboo in? And so I'm standing there, and then so I go over to some black girls. Now they don't want to talk to me because they're staring at me what the fuck is wrong with you? So now I'm crazy. So actually, true story, once again, my best friend became this mixed girl. I was best of both worlds. It was kind of like Jersey, everybody loved each other. So after about 2 years, they put me in an all-white Christian school in Vidalia named El Shaddai. I told you we can laugh and we can cry about this shit, but this shit is real. They put me in an all-white school called El Shaddai. And the people were very nice because they were nice Christian people. But the undertones of racism were always there, and children will do what they are taught at home. So we're playing volleyball one day, and this guy's like, hey, Ebony, I thought your kind was so good at this. I was like, all right. So I shot his ass and showed him what my kind was really good at. Shit, I'm from Tran, my name is Ebony. I don't know what my parents expected was going to happen at this shit. But yeah, so I showed them what we were really good at. But I love all types of people. I have all types of friends. And I'm so glad to be here in the South where everybody's really, mingling and loving each other. And one thing that I found brings people together more than anything else, other than sex maybe, is weed. I don't know who hasn't signed the petition, but I also work with the Ghetto Messiah with NORML, the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws. And I just want to share 2 things with you before I get out of here. Because if there's 2 things I've learned as an activist, it's number 1, any government that will criminalize a plant that is good for food, clothing, shelter, and medicine, and then legalize pharmaceuticals, alcohol, cigarettes. Pharmaceuticals that really tell you, I'll make your ass bleed. Weed doesn't make your ass bleed, I'm just telling you. And so I just want y'all to sign the petition because if anyone is in prison over a plant, that's really fucked up. You're really fucking up people's families taking people's families because of weed. It's a plan. And as a mother of 6, I do not consider marijuana a drug. I consider it child advocacy, damn it. Because you haven't seen me off my damn medicine. Or you don't want me to come in the house and this shit ain't clean in here. What the fuck is going on? Shit. Roll up, roll up. My daughter be like, Mom, roll up. Shit. Real talk. But it's been good, Atlanta. It's great being here. Thank you so much for a warm welcome.